You can see a lot of red. There's red at the top of the brain, to the side of the brain, and here in the middle at the bottom. This is exactly what a healthy brain looks like from a metabolic perspective. You want to have a lot of red, some yellow, and just a little bit of green in the middle of the brain, which is perfectly normal. And then we have these areas in blue, which is fluid. There is fluid inside the brain. It has to be, right? It's a cushioning support mechanism. Now, what happens at the perimenopausal stage, if you look at these lines that connect the three different brains, you can see, I think, how the red, especially here, is turning yellow. Everything is a little bit yellower than here. And then at the postmenopausal stage, there's the big drop where the red turns yellow and the yellow turns green, and everything is much darker in some ways. Can you see it?
So there's less energy.
Do you see this big red blob?
Yes.
This is the temporal cortex, which is very close to the memory centers of the brain. And you see how it's yellow here and it's completely green over there? That's a 30% drop in brain energy levels in that part of the brain.
Does that ever recover? What does the lack of brain energy mean? Is that where the brain fog comes?
We're trying to understand what this means behaviorally. And this is something that always comes up when we talk about brain scans, that people just assume that because something is happening in the brain, that would immediately translate into something that you can see in a person's behavior, or that's not always the case. This is something that happens at the tissue level, but it does correlate with memory function. So the lower your energy levels in the brain, the lower your memory, attention, and language capabilities within normal limits.